Hello and welcome to Joellen's Kitchen. Today we're going to make cabbage rolls. They're stuffed with hamburger and all kinds of spices, and they're wrapped in cabbage leaves and baked in the oven. We have 2 pounds of hamburger already in my bowl here. You don't have to cook it. I'm going to tell you I like to cook mine because I don't like as much grease in my cabbage rolls. So they're already cooked. And then we're going to add 2 cups of rice. I pre-cooked that. I have a rice cooker, so that's all ready to go. And we are going to put in 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. I measure on my hand, sorry. At least for salt I do. And a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper or sprinkle to taste. Next we're going to add 2 large eggs. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of lime juice. We're going to do that little sweet and sour thing again, and the sour is the lime juice. Okay. And the sweet, it's just a little sweet. We're going to do a teaspoon each, 1 of white sugar and 1 of brown sugar. Okay, 1 teaspoon of brown sugar. And we'd like to add 2 teaspoons of parsley. And you can either chop some celery if you have it, and if you're out of celery, you can put in a teaspoon of celery seed. Simple enough, so you get that good celery flavor in there. And we're simply going to mix this together. Now, in addition to cooking the rice off ahead of time and my hamburger, I also have water boiling on the stove, and you can put the whole cabbage into there and you let it go until the outer leaves curl some so that it's hot, and it gets it a little bit pliable, I think is the word I'm looking for, flexible or pliable. And then we'll be able to roll those leaves around our hamburger. Okay, so you want to have 12 leaves. Pick off the 12 largest leaves that you can find, and of course, getting them out of the water, you want to use a tongue or something so you don't burn your fingers. And I'm going to swap my eggs here and my sugar. I pulled 4 of the leaves off already and out, and these are the outer leaves. So what I'm going to do is put a good 2 tablespoons of the rice and hamburger mixture in there. And I also have, you can use whole tomatoes if you have some from your garden or something, but I'm also going to pour some tomato sauce along the side. And then what I have handy here is a pre-sprayed a baking dish with Pam, and I'm just going to roll that cabbage so that I have an open side. I'm going to turn that down in my dish, and we're going to do another one. Once you have everything ready, it doesn't take long to do it. If you didn't boil the cabbage leaves, they'd be really brittle and they'd want to break for you, but it makes it nice to have them come out like this. And I like to pour a little sauce on the side. and then some on the outside as well once we're all got it all in there. Now this happens to be a 20-ounce can of Hunt's. Some people like to use more sauce. We'll see. I might have to open up another one. There we go. So I can show you how nice they're wrapping. You can see that? And we have one more here, and then we're going to get the rest out. Some will be bigger and some will be smaller. That's okay. Got pretty much sauce in that one. But we're putting the sauce on the outside anyhow, so it doesn't really matter. That one will be really juicy inside. Okay, let me get the rest of my cabbage. We've cooked off our cabbage leaves in salt water, boiled them, pulled them out with the tongues, and now they're rolled and filled with the rice and hamburger mixture. And we are pouring the rest of our tomato sauce on top. We're going to put this in the oven at 350 degrees for about 50 minutes. And it'll get really juicy, so when it's done, leave it sit a while and those juices will be reabsorbed. That's why I like to cook my hamburger off first, so that I don't have a lot of grease. Thank you.